Today we are talking about Microsoft. Yes, that company from long ago with Steve Ballmer used to be the CEO, now the owner of the LA Clippers. On the sideline you see him just going crazy. He was an awesome motivator, but in 2014 he retired, I suppose. I don't think he really retired, but he did hand the CEO job off to Satya Nadella, who is now the CEO of Microsoft. But before we get into him, what is Microsoft? Is this a buy or sell? It has just jumped up in price because of rumors. It was at $214 and still climbing as I'm recording this. It had been hovering around the 200 mark. It went very low after Rona like everyone else, but with the FANG stocks, it has shot up. So at this extreme price, new highs, should we jump in now with this company? That's what we want to look at. First, you have to know what the company is. Well, you probably know it as the development company of Office, Outlook, OneDrive, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, all those programs you're using on your computer. This is the software that licenses, supports, and sells this computer software that you're using on a daily basis. It's a personal computer company and it has all the relating services to that. Windows OS is probably what is empowering your desktop computer and what you're using to possibly listen to this message right now on your computer. So they have this mission, and it's to empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more. I kind of like that. I think that's good. It's a little vague. They have core values: innovation, diversity, and responsibility. I love the word innovation. Whenever I'm looking at a stock to possibly buy, I want to see the word innovation. Is this a company that could 3x, 4x, 5x because they come up with something new? And Microsoft definitely has that capability. So now the next thing we look at is who's running it. Do they have the capability to make this thing grow? Is this something we want to follow? Is this a person that we can get behind? Well, Satya Nadella, he went to Manipal Institute of Technology, the University of Wisconsin, Milwaukee, the University of Chicago, that's where he got his MBA. Very genuine person. He has been with the company for a long time. As I said before, he succeeded Steve Ballmer, but before that, he was the executive vice president of Cloud Group, part of the computing platforms. Before he succeeded as the CEO, he was the executive vice president of Microsoft's Cloud Group, its computing platforms. So he knows a lot about what's going on inside these computers and everything else with this company. He was born in India, in Hyderabad. In 2018, he was the Time 100 honoree. In 2019, he was the Financial Times Person of the Year. In 2020, he was Fortune's My Business Person of the Year. Him and his wife are in the ownership group for Seattle Sounders FC, the football club, soccer that is. He wrote the book Hit Refresh, and he talks in this book about how technology will shape the future. Now, what have we really said with all of that? Not a whole lot, to be honest, but he's a very, very, very smart person. He's someone who thinks about the future. He is someone who knows his business inside and out. It is enough to say, I think this is someone we can get behind with this company. And that's kind of what we're looking for, just no red flags. All right, now, does the company make money? Well, I think if you know, who doesn't have a computer that has Word or one of these programs in it, if not all of them? In 2008, they made $16.7 billion. In 2019, $39.2 billion. And in 2020, they were on pace to make $44.2 billion. So each year, it's a growing business that makes money. You can put your money into this stock and it will be fine. And that's probably my first point, is if you want to park money, this is a great place to park it. Is it going to grow? I think so. Obviously, this is not financial advice, and this is not a telling you what to do with your money, but it is probably pretty safe in this company. Not guaranteeing that. Do not quote me as guaranteeing that. All right, this moves us on to point 4. What does this company look like for the future? Well, they have a new Windows version that's coming. That doesn't make them a lot of money, but it keeps them on the cutting edge. It's the modern Windows OS, and this is going to include seamless updates, increased security, and always connected state via 5G. Everything's going to be switching to 5G, so we see that they're ready. Sustained performance, expanded cloud connectivity. But more than that, there is a rumor, and this is what shot the price up today. A rumor came out over the weekend that Microsoft is looking to buy TIk ToK. Now, this is a rumor, and I would bet 99%, I would say 99%, by the time you hear this, you're going to know if I was right or wrong. But not knowing anything about this story, and I mean nothing about this TIk ToK story, 99% I think that does not happen. And that's why I am waiting for a pullback before jumping into this stock. I was waiting for it to hit 200. It kept hovering and hovering and hovering, never quite hitting the mark I wanted. But when this pulls back, I would say it is a buy. If this TIk ToK goes through, which I just don't think so. I think it's a rumor. Anyway, then I think the stock pulls back. If they get it, it goes up, and I might have missed the boat. A couple other things though. The future. A new Xbox is coming out. This is not their biggest selling area, although lots of people love to talk about it. You see it in pretty much every interview. The Xbox is mentioned. But the real future that he talks about is the cloud. They're building everything from data centers to servers to network stacks that will fit inside these servers. They've been quietly buying companies behind the scenes so that their future, what they want to do is manage 50 billion devices connected to their cloud. They want to do this by 2025. And this is why I would say buy this company, because they are going to be this supercomputer, this world's computer. They call it Azure. Now, I will say there are several companies talking about this. Amazon, who is a power player, is talking about this. ARM, Dell, IBM, Qualcomm, Samsung, they're all fighting to be this supercomputer that everyone is connected to in the cloud around the world. But Microsoft, they probably have I would say, if not a straight or middle track towards this, they're pretty close to being one of the power players in this future. They're also partnering with almost everybody to prepare for what this future will look like when everyone's connected to a centralized cloud. And does this sound scary yet? Yes, it does. It sounds a little bit like end times when we're all connected to one superpower. They thought it was going to be a person, but it's probably this computer from this company. But having said that, the stock will probably go up. And that's all this is about. So I would say it's a buy at probably just about any price. But having said that, I am waiting. I'm going to see if it pulls back before going in. So you can do what you want. This is all about me and my personal buy and sell decisions. It's not financial advice for you. There are a lot of competitors. That's the fifth area we always look at. Apple, Cisco, Google, Facebook, Oracle, Salesforce. I mean, this area is crowded, and a lot of them will fail. Guaranteed, they will fall. Probably not going to be Microsoft, though. So take that for what you want. Enjoy Microsoft. Thank you for listening. And if you have not subscribed, please hit that button. Hit the little bell next to it, and you'll know when we analyze another company. And we'll see if the next company is a buy or sell. Just for fun. So hopefully you're doing this just for fun with money you have on the side that you want to invest, because otherwise it sits in your savings account and does nothing. We'll see you next time.